A certain friend of mine, Honorable Faleke, spoke on this motion because it's a motion tabled under matters of urgent national importance. So rules are waived. If it's in the Senate section 43, order 43. And he spoke. The mover of the motion brought the motion in a way it should be done. My colleague and brother in the National Assembly, Honorable Faleke, did not speak onto that motion in the way of parliamentary processes. Privileges were abused because accusations were hurled on me. I was judged. My wife was judged. That is not, it's unparliamentary. And therefore,
Honourable Minister,
seeking your protection.
Honourable Minister.
Just hold on, let me finish.
Do you have a copy of the motion?
Yes.
Because you are a parliamentarian.
I do.
Because you are talking about the procedure.
Yes.
Do you have a copy of the motion of the House and the resolution of the House?
I have the answer.
Can you kindly speak on the resolution of the House? Leave any other matter that has been discussed on the floor if it has not been captured.
Just let me land. Honorable.
I do not want you to open wounds.
No, Honorable, it's not open.
Let us talk about the motion. Let us talk about
Honorable, I want Honorable Faleke to recuse himself. That's where I'm going. He has to recuse himself because he has judged me ahead. He has judged me ahead of hearing from me. He has damaged my reputation. Legislative immunity, it has a boundary. I know where it ends. And my right starts from there. You can't, under the legis of legislative immunity, parliamentary immunity, which I know is for subject matter for making of laws, good laws, and then you character assassinate somebody. If you do it to me, I have a right to ask you. I won't get fair hearing from you. If a judge enters into the ring and fights, litigants can say, recuse yourself, Your Lordship. I'm saying this is left to you people, it's left for Faleke himself. If he wants to recuse, fine. If he doesn't want to, he can stay.
Mr. Chairman.
If he stays, it's injurious to the work of this committee.
You will understand, Honourable Minister, that we are representatives of the people. And as representatives of the people, we have rights to ask questions, and you also have the right as a Nigerian to respond to those questions. Before now, you are on this side of the aisle. Today, you are on the other side of the aisle. And let me also say, Honourable Minister, if you say I made judgments before, using my privilege, Mr. Minister, you also use your privilege as a minister to adjudge the suspended members of NSITL as being guilty. And that is the essence of this investigation.
Mr. Chairman.
Honourable Minister, we are here to look at the facts, and the facts is before us. Thank you very much.
Honorable, fine. It means I have another alternative. You meet me in court after this place.
Let's go there.